Namaste and welcome. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not claim to diagnose, prevent, or cure any diseases or disorders. The advice and methods in this presentation should not be construed as financial, medical, or psychological advice or treatment. Please seek advice from a professional if you have any serious issue, and if a Chod session doesn't feel right to you, please do not perform it. This meditation contains imagery that some may find disturbing. Discretion is advised. By watching and or participating in this presentation, you understand that results are not guaranteed. Yamajit, John Hollinsby Mayer, Tridevi Chamunda Mandir, and YouTube cannot accept any responsibility for any injuries or damages occurred from the practices and meditations contained in this video. Om Mahagurudeva Dakini Sapadavada Agyam Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Padyam Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Pushpe Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Dupe Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Aloke Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Navidye Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Gande Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Shabda Praticha Hum Sva Om Mahagurudeva Dakinye Sapadavada Puja Praticha Hum Sva Jema Jema Jema. Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight for our Friday night puja and satsang. I'd like to say namaste to Elizabeth, who's joining right now, and anybody else who happens to be tuning in at this point. Please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. Tonight, I'll be sharing with you the Kandro Gegyang, or Laughter of the Dakinis, Cho, guided meditation for personal and collective healing. Before we begin, I'd like to start out with a few announcements. So, this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Denver time, will be part 41 of our series, Kali for Everyone. And this will be a puja and a satsang to Black Tara. And then a week from today, next Friday, also at 7 p.m., will be part 54 of our series on the 64 yoginis, and this will be puja and satsang to Chandrakanti yogini. So tonight, this presentation will be an adaptation of a traditional Tibetan Chod practice dedicated to Vajra Yogini, the fierce feminine Buddha of wisdom. So if you take a look at our altar tonight, we have on the far left, there's a Vajra Yogini carved out of yak bone. In the center, the beautiful brass form of Vajra Yogini. And then on the right is a little silver statuette, and this is of the most wrathful form of Vajra Yogini, the Black Dakini Tramanagmo, and she might be paying us a little visit in the course of our meditation this evening. There are many Chod practices called the Laughter of the Dakinis. The one I'm sharing with you tonight is a version commonly practiced by both the Nyingma and Gelug lineages of Tibetan, that is Vajrayana Buddhism. For those new to this series, since last spring, I've once again been sharing a monthly Chod practice with you to help in our processing of our shadow issues, our inner demons, both on a personal level as well as on a collective level, as Americans during what seems to be a very challenging time for many of us. During the previous Republican administration, my guru, Nafia of Shiva Sai Mandir, began holding weekly fire pujas to the Mahavidya goddess Baglamukhi with the intention of instilling wisdom in our leadership. These pujas are continuing to be offered since the 2 years following her death. I'm therefore sharing these monthly Chod practices in following her example, and I'll be inviting you to visualize your personal issues personified as inner demons. But Tantra is a non-dualistic philosophy, and therefore everything is connected. So our intention is through healing ourselves, we also heal the collective. In his Chod practice book, Into the Haunted Ground, a guide to cutting through the roots of suffering, the author Anam Tubten describes the term haunted grounds not just in terms of traditional places to perform Chod, such as cemeteries and cremation grounds, but also families and cultures, really everywhere the collective shadow might manifest itself. In Chod, we heal those energies not by fighting, killing, or banishing those energies, but by honoring them. And we do this by giving them what they most desire, ourselves. This practice will be offered as a guided sound meditation for the healing of body, mind, spirit, and our nation. For anyone again new to this series who wants to learn more about Chod practice, I invite you to watch some of the previous recorded installments of this series that are available on this channel. Tonight's practice will take place in a number of stages. I will be inviting you all to lay down in Shavasana. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. This meditation can also be done as a seated meditation as well. I will give you the opportunity to think about and choose a personal issue that's in need of healing or resolution. And if you wish, you'll also be given the opportunity to visualize your issue as a living being, a personal demon, to feed in the course of our meditation. There's really nothing else for you to do. Just open your receptivity and allow the words and the chants and the melodies and the traditional instruments to guide your consciousness where it needs to go at this moment. Each section of our Chod will be sung in English and will be accompanied by traditional instruments, the temple drum, the shang bell, and the kangling, or thigh bone trumpet. There's no right or wrong way to experience this practice. What you experience will be unique to each individual. The first sections are the refuge, which is the calling of divine forces, and the bodhicitta, the establishment of our intention to establish divine enlightened consciousness for the purpose of relieving the sufferings for ourselves and also all sentient beings, and this would include the American collective. The next section honors the female Buddha of wisdom, Vajrayogini. We will also honor Machig Lobdran, the founder of the Tibetan Chod practice. And here is an image of Machig. She lived in the late 10th, early 11th centuries, and she is visualized today as a white Dakini. And she's regarded as an embodiment of this female Buddha, Vajrayogini. Dakini, by the way, means sky dancer. The main practice is the lujan, or body offering, which progresses in a series of stages. The main stage is called the poa. This is the ejecting of our consciousness through the crowns of our heads. And I've added some elements to our guided meditation tonight to help in the visualization of that process. In doing this, we will visualize ourselves as Vajrayogini, standing over our lifeless bodies, and then with her curved knife, she will dismember our corpses in her skull cup, or kapala, and will boil them into the nectar of wisdom to feed the peaceful deities, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, our teachers and benevolent spirits in what is known as the White Feast. There will be 3 additional feasts: a red feast for the wrathful deities and directional protectors, a rainbow feast for the beings dwelling in 6 realms of existence, and a black feast of flesh, blood, and bones for our inner demons and karmic creditors. For these 4 feasts, I've added some additional material to aid in your visualization of those processes. Following the Chod feast, we will then offer the assembled guests our altruistic love in a section known as the Giving of Dharma. Here we show the way to enlightenment to those beings so they can be transformed by consuming the feast items. And in this practice, our inner demons become bodhisattvas, benevolent light beings. Afflicted energies become transformed into healthier forces, and our enemies become our allies. We will then conclude with a short mantra repetition and an opportunity for you to rest in a place of stillness and silence in order to fully integrate the practice and its effects. And finally, I'll be closing with some final benedictions. Looks like we have, let's see. So once again, namaste to Elizabeth and also Kim, who is joining, and Jamie as well. Namaste. To punctuate certain parts of the meditation and ritual, we'll be using the mantra Pe, which means crack or boom. And this is its Tibetan pronunciation. And this mantra releases our intentions into being. So with that, I invite you now to sit or lay down in a comfortable position where your back can be straight. And I invite you to make any adjustments that you might need so that you can remain still and comfortable for the next several minutes. So make any adjustments or micro adjustments that you need. Maybe roll the shoulders back to open the breath. And I invite you now to close your eyes and breathe deeply and open yourselves to the visualizations and the full experience of this meditation. And if you wish, I invite you to think about and maybe visualize some personal issue that's currently in need of healing or resolution. And if possible, note where this issue resides in your physical body. This will make an excellent personal focus for your energies and those generated by this practice. And then, if it feels right, I invite you to imagine what your personal issue would look like if it were a living being. This will be your personal demon, which will be fed and transformed into a benevolent light being during our Chod feast portion of our meditation. So notice this being. Notice its appearance, its size, its shape, and any other characteristics. And then I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath and just let go of it for a time. And relax and breathe deeply. And let the songs and the mantras and the instruments guide your consciousness. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Pay to the Guru and to the Great Mother, whose name is empty radiance, to the red Dakinis of the three realms. We and all beings flee for refuge by the fierce music of cutting through. May every mother who ever held us reach the far shore of awakening. reach the far shore of awakening. To the Guru and to the Great Mother, whose name is empty radiance. To the red Dakinis of the three realms, we and all beings flee for refuge by the fierce music of cutting through. May every mother who ever held us reach the far shore of awakening. Reach the far shore of awakening. To the Guru and to the Great Mother, whose name is empty radiance. To the red Dakinis of the three realms, we and all beings flee for refuge by the fierce music of cutting through. May every mother who ever held us reach the far shore of awakening. Reach the far shore of awakening. Om Ahom Pei. From the pure land of unceasing bliss, come, magic white mother of Dakinis, trampling on the corpse of our yesterday selves. Descend now with your sky full of laughing daughters. Home, 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 pay. Crimson Vajra Yogini, drunk with compassion, with a curved knife flashing like a crescent moon. Skull cup brimming with the blood of ego, dance here upon the charnel grounds. Om Ahom Pei. Great Mother who sliced through the knot of I, who fed the pieces to the howling dark, look upon your children with the eyes that see all things that exist as a feast. Pour your blessings like molten ruby into the center of our hearts. Om Ahom Pei. Bless us that self-grasping be cut away. Bless us that confusion dawn as wisdom. Bless us that experience arises as the bliss of emptiness. Bless us that the view of the Great Mother be born into our hearts. Home, 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 Out of the sky, the scarlet pay explodes. From its burning core, the syllable Hree blazes. We and ourselves arise naked. Terrible, beautiful Vajra Yogini, laughing eyebrows on fire. 50 fresh heads swinging like bells round our throats. Left leg kicking the stars. Right leg crushing the demon of self. Pay, pay, pay. The charnel grounds fly open. Come every guest we ever owed a life. Every ghost we ever starved. Every god we ever ignored. Come hungry, come furious. Come loving, come here now. Home, 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 pay, pay, pay. Our unborn minds now abandon our bodies and self-grasping, expelled from our hearts into the sky, through the path of our central channels. Hey! We arise in a rainbow display as the red Vajra Yogini, destroyer of the inner demons, of all conflicting emotions. She stands in a dancing posture, holding a curved blade and skull cup. She wears a necklace of 50 skulls, jewelry and 6 bone ornaments. Our skulls leap off like a lid from boiling milk, and grows vast as all the billion worlds. Our corpses drops with the sound of pay, and turns into an ocean of nectar, blood warm and marrow sweet, higher than Mount Meru, wider than the horizons of birth and death, wider than the horizons of birth and death. pay, pay, pay. Wide rivers for the llamas and skygoers, red rivers for Dakinis and protectors, rainbow rivers for every trembling mother being, black rivers for demons who carry ancient debts. Drink deep, drink until the last debt is paid, until the last hunger is drowned in bliss. Pay, pay, pay. The fire burns, the skull cup boils, steam rises, forming white offering clouds of nectar. Dakinis emanate from the heart of the mother, carrying the offerings to their recipients. The Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are teachers, the peaceful deities and benevolent spirits. For them, the nectar manifests as puja offerings, gold, silver, jewels, silks, palaces, and healing medicines. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Pay. The fire burns, the skull cup boils, steam rises, forming red offering clouds. The Dakinis carry this offering to the wrathful gods, the Dharma protectors, and the directional deities. For them, the offerings manifest as wine, meat, horses, armor, and weapons. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Pay. The fire burns and the skull cup boils. Steam rises, forming rainbow-colored offering clouds to be carried to the realms of the six realms. Those who dwell in the deepest of hells, to the realm of the hungry ghosts, the realm of the animals, the humans, the jealous gods, and the heavenly deities. The offerings manifest as those things each being needs most and desires. By consuming them, the beings of the six realms are relieved of their sufferings and attain enlightened consciousness. Here you too are invited to visualize yourself receiving the medicines you need most at this time for the healing of body, mind, and spirit. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Pay, pay, pay. Again, our bodies are suddenly reborn, and then collapse, falling down dead. With a curved knife in her right hand, the black Dakini Tromonogmo chops our bodies into pieces. The fire burns and the skull cup boils. Black steam rises, signaling the demons and malevolent spirits and karmic creditors to gather. Upon our flayed and bloody skins, Troma heaps our flesh, our blood, our fat, our bones and organs. The demons and spirits feast happily upon our bodies. And again through this feast their sufferings are relieved, their wounds healed, and their eyes are opened to enlightened consciousness. At this time you are invited to watch your own personal demons partaking in the feast and being transformed into benevolent light beings. Omahong, 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 Omahong. Pay, pay, pay. All taste is but one taste. All form is our minds. Mind itself is empty. Emptiness is dancing. The dance is great bliss. In bliss there is no feeder and no fed, only only by this great offering, may the knot of mine burst forever. May the four demons fall headless into the realm of the sky. May every being realize the laughter that has never known sorrow. In this very life, may we all become Machig. May we all become Machig Lobdran. Oh, my home pay. Ha ha he hey hey hi. The Dakinis laugh until the mountains crack open with infinite joy. The protectors roar and the charnel grounds bloom, and perfect auspiciousness reigns. Like blood-red flowers upon the world. Om Tat Sat Om Pei. Om Ahong. 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 Pay. So I invite you all now to spend the next few moments resting in a place of stillness and a place of silence, integrating the experience of this meditation and the energies of our mantras, making it all part of your being. And taking a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation, and bringing your awareness back to your body and the personal space in which you are now. Feeling the floor beneath supporting you. Hearing the sound of my voice and any other sounds in your area. And feeling the clothes that cover you, the temperature of the air upon your skin. And slowly moving your fingers and your toes, your arms and legs and hands and feet, keeping your eyes closed. Maybe giving a little stretch. And then if you're lying down, I invite you to slowly and carefully roll over onto one side and rest on your side for a moment. And then slowly and carefully engaging your hands and your arms to bring yourself back up into a seated posture. And slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Om Ahom. Om Ahom. Om Ahom. Pay. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Taking a moment to give thanks to the Divine Mother and feeling her presence not just around you, but within you as well. And remember, she's there for you always, guiding you, teaching you, healing you. And take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice this evening, knowing you can replay the recording of this broadcast and experience it again whenever you have need. And make a point of taking some time for some quiet contemplation before resuming the day's or the evening's activities. And also be open to the subtle effects of this practice in the days to come. Maybe some interesting dreams or flashes of insight. Maybe handling a situation a little differently from how you might have in the past. Maybe the right person coming along with something important to tell you, even the right book falling into your hand. Just be open to all of those things. And slowly opening your eyes. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. And Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Namaste. So I'd like to thank everybody who joined me, and I hope you enjoyed this very much, including Elizabeth and Kim and Jamie and anyone else who is joining live. And I'd also like to give my thanks to anybody who'll be watching the recording of this broadcast in the future. And I look forward to you joining me Tuesday night at 7 p.m. for our next installment of Kali for Everyone. We'll be honoring another Tibetan meditational deity, Black Tara. And I just wish you a wonderful weekend ahead and look forward to when you join me again. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Thank you again and namaste.